Yeah, our next guest, he balled last season. Resurgent year for sure. Named to your second Pro Bowl and became the first Bucs running back to be named a first-team All-Pro in Tampa Bay. Locked him up through 2020. Long-term security there with us now, fresh off the field. Doug Martin, thank you so much for making time.
Thanks for having me.
Good to be here, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing good, doing good.
So I just mentioned that contract, 5 years, $35.8 million, not too shabby.
Not too
so
shabby.
when you get paid like that, how do you stay motivated?
You just gotta stay motivated. What motivates me is, getting this team to a playoff and winning that Super Bowl. I mean, if you're not, if you don't want to, if you're not trying to reach those goals, then you shouldn't be playing the game. So, just getting to playoffs is my motivation.
When you look at the running back and the position and the way it's been devalued, Molly mentioned your contract. What was your mindset like coming into last season after having some injury-riddled season, after bursting on the scene the way you did? How did you come into camp last year focused to do what you did and rush for 1,400 yards, be second in the league in rushing?
It was just, I motivated myself. The year prior, we had a lot of things going on in the organization. The whole quarterback situation, some injuries, and offensive coordinator being out. So it was a lot of little things that, why we couldn't be productive on offense. But I just came in with the right attitude, and just the right attitude of I need to go out here and just do my job.
Right.
And that's what happened. The rest is history.
I give a lot of credit where credit is due. You averaged nearly 5 yards a carry. Very impressive season. Second leading rush in the NFL. Props to you. Concern. 288 carries last year. When you listen to aficionados in the NFL talk about the game of football, they say there's a short lifespan for NFL players at the running back position. Basically, once you're 30, it's a wrap. You're around 27, if I remember correctly. 27.
27.
Okay. So you got a couple of years to go. How cognizant are you of your workload? Do you just go out there and play, or do you really think about longevity in this game, considering how much they bring it up for people that play your position?
No, I think it's a myth. I think it's a myth. That age is we don't break down after age 30. It's how you take care of yourself off the field. It's how many hits you take on during the game. If you don't want to take a guy on full head, you want to make a miss as much as you can. But it's just I think it's a myth, man. So I don't believe in all that. So,
but they do. So that's why I'm asking.
You just got to show them. You got to show them. You got to show them that you can keep playing the game, and show them that that you're able to play the game as if you did when you first entered.
How much did Jameis' arrival help you have the success that you had last season?
Jameis helped a lot. It wasn't just Jameis. It was Dirk Cutter. It was the two rookie linemen that we had, Ali and Donovan.
Yep.
Logan Mankins.
Right.
It was just a whole.
Fresh off the field. Speaking of this season, obviously we know you can run the football. What are some things you're looking to add, whether it be catching the ball out the backfield, being a better third down back and blocking schemes? What are some of those things you're focusing on in camp right now to improve, as you mentioned, about trying to get this team to a playoff?
That's exactly what I'm focused on right now is just, my third down play, catching the ball at the backfield, blocking defenders coming in, my reads.
Right.
I'm also, as well as, working on my run game as well, reading blocks, getting to that whole quicker, or do I need to be more patient on this play? Just little things like that look like I could just tweak to make my game better and to help this team get to the Super Bowl.
What has Coach Cutter told you about what your role is going to be this year? Are y'all looking to run the ball even more? Are you looking to run it less and get the passing game flowing, because Jameis is going to be growing and evolving into his own even more so? What has he told you about what your role is going to be?
I could tell you this: we're going to run the ball,
we're going to pass it,
and we're going to pass it. Right. That's our plan. That's our plan.
Mike Evans. Obviously, I asked that question because Mike Evans, he's coming along, but he had like 11 drops last year, led the NFL. He's got some things to prove. You got Vincent Jackson's had a couple of knee and back injuries. That's a concern. Jenkins at the tight end spot, he's had knee and back injuries. I'm wondering right now, I asked that question about you because how ready do these guys appear to be for this upcoming season strictly from a health standpoint?
From a health standpoint, I feel like everybody's healthy. Everybody's healthy. Mike Evans came in here. He lost some body fat on him. He looks faster. V-Jack, he's healthy. He's doing his thing out there. And Austin, he's doing his thing as well. So everybody as a whole is pretty healthy right now.
I look at this team, and you lose your defensive head coach, right? And so you promote your offensive coordinator. Does that give you guys any more confidence that the offense is going to be the focal point of this team, or does it not? Or doesn't change in any way that you approach the season? Because I know for me, I loved having Mike Tomlin as a head coach because I was like, defense is going to be important here. Now having Coach Cutter, do you feel any more pressure that the onus of this team winning games will be on the offense?
No, it's defense wins games, and I feel like our defense right now is really putting in the work. They're really putting in the work. They're out there competing, a lot of high energy. You got Quan, Levante, Gerald McCoy out there leading that team and leading the defense, and they're really putting in work right now, and we have the utmost confidence in them this year.
How are you guys emotionally from the standpoint of Lovie Smith being gone? What was that like? How did that hit all of y'all when you learned the news? It was kind of out the blue. Nobody expected it, but the organization did what it's best for the organization, and I believe they made a good move, and they hired Dirk, and Dirk is doing a good job right now, and I can't wait to see what where Dirk brings his team.
Gotcha. Before we let you go, how was the trip to Japan this offseason?
Japan, well, there's definitely a language barrier there. It's definitely. I was out there, lonesome. I was there by myself, and I just did a lot of sightseeing. I went to Electric City. I'm into the whole anime, cartoon, and video game scene.
Cool.
So it was pretty cool. I had a good time.
It's a long flight.
You had to celebrate, right?
Long flight.
You had to celebrate. Congrats on the new deal. Best of luck this season, and thank you so much for the time. We appreciate you. We'll be watching you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Coming up next, Bucks Camp. It is the man of the hour. Thank you. Jameis Winston. There he is. Come on out. More First Take from Tampa.
No, we're good. Yeah.